Excellent news. Ryan Garcia, he enrolls in VADA testing ahead of his upcoming fight with Rolando Romero. And if successful, we could get the Devin Haney fight. In this video, I'm going to break down the news. This is breaking news. Your boy Ego, always the first to talk about it. So subscribe. Lance Pugmire, he just put out a brand new article. Let's have a look-see. The link will be in the description. And in this article, he's depicting that Ryan has enrolled in VADA testing. Imagine that. Boxing scene. Ryan Garcia enrolls in VADA and California testing. So not only is it VADA, it looks like state testing or state commission testing. Ryan has officially enrolled in VADA testing protocol, a step seen as the final one toward a planned 3-fight series that will include his return to the ring in May, a rematch after that with bitter rival Devin Haney. SoCal's Garcia, 24-1, he lost to Tank, 20 knockouts, will additionally participate in testing supervised by California State Athletic Commission, which I just said, according to the fighter's manager, Guadalupe. Garcia is 26, serving currently a 1-year suspension from New York Commission. As we know, tested positive Ostarine. The fight with Devin Haney was overturned and reversed. And here's a direct quote from the team, and I'll highlight it for you. Ryan Garcia has always been a clean fighter. He was the victim of contaminated supplements, Guadalupe Valencia told Boxing Scene Thursday in a morning text message. The level of contamination had zero benefit to him, as our experts have opined. Those are the facts. He had tested all of his career with clean results and will continue to be the case, right? Haney and his father have mandated Garcia's enrollment in VADA as a condition of their rematch, which is planned in Saudi Arabia Riyadh season in October. Went over that. Before that, Garcia will headline a card. Look, before that, Garcia will headline. Headline. You see that? Headline. So Devin Haney and the Haneyacks did all this complaining, lawsuits, which likely will have to be dropped. And I'll get to that in a second. Called Ryan, a cheater and said he's despicable. All that to fight on his undercard. So I'll let you read the rest of the article yourselves. Link in the description. Turki Al-Sheikh routinely employs VADA for his fights, including February 22nd. Garcia also committed to a third fight early 2026. VADA's random, stringent testing program will continue throughout these 3 cards. Issue resolved. I said the issue has now been resolved. Now, of course, Ryan is going to have to stay clean and test clean, right? Which, might I add for the record, he has done up until whatever happened in his Haney fight. This was always, for me, pretty weird, this whole case. The whole fight stunk before the fight even happened, and I was telling y'all that on my channel. I told you that. I was like, the fight, it just reeks. Ryan was acting so bizarre, so bizarre, acting like erratic, acting manic, acting bipolar, tripolar. He was just acting very bizarre to me, right? He had a lot going on for whatever reason. He didn't seem what you would imagine fighters should be right here in my experience in this game. Tunnel visioned out. Like, you got fighters who get away from the maddening crowd. Go to Big Bear. Go to some log cabin like Rocky Balboa. Yo, you little Tommy, you want to fight? What do you mean? I don't know. You know, when Apollo Creed got clapped by Ivan Drago, Rocky was in the Russian mountains chopping logs and wood trying to avenge the boy, right? Lifting up carriages with people in it. Drago! You know what I mean? Like, that's the Rocky movie. You know, you can win! You know, I got to do it for Apollo. I could beat him. I came all the way to Russia. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a me and crew. Right? That was the Rocky. Ryan did the opposite. Like bat-ish crazy. He was out at the club. He danced like he Chris Brown. These walls ain't loyal. When they're renting, I want you, man. And them haters can't. Like, he was just out here wilding, sleeping with chicks, and like fighters be practicing abstinence. He was like literally out here wilding. It looked like he got kidnapped at one point. He was in some hotel looking bummy, like a crumb bum. Like, he was tripping. I don't know what he had going on. He just looked disheveled. So whatever he had going on, it culminated. Like, you know the saying, when someone shows you who they are, you got to believe them. Ryan showed that he was like tripped out in the Haney fight. He never really went to this extreme. Not with Tank, Oscar Duarte, Fortuna. Like, none of them fights did he do all that. And, you know, it's not surprising to me that he would pop or something else weird would happen. Now, this is seemingly resolved. Shout out to Turkey. I give credit where credit's due. Turkey, he's the man with the money, the Saudi sugar daddy. He got the bread. And if he could get these two back in the ring, and, you know, he had to probably treat them like little kids. You go to this corner, you go to this corner. We'll take one of your gripes, and then hash it out. I respect that. So shout out to Turkey, because he's bringing us as fans closer to getting this rematch, which needs to happen. I have always maintained that the rematch needs to happen. Now, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, this looks terrible, bro. Like, Ryan's not in the clear. Again, he has to pass all the California tests, all the VADA tests to even get there. So that's on him. You know, it's funny how people try to throw me into it. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink anymore. Right? So that's on Ryan. If he stays clean, if he's dirty, that'll be shown in them tests. But for the Haneys, this just looks terrible. Bill Haney's been doing all this pandering. He went to Twitter in a now deleted post, and he was like, man, Rolly, Ramirez, Ryan, are y'all tapering off? Or y'all just getting cold feet? You did all this hoopla. Blah-bitty blue blah, blah-bitty blue blah. I ain't hear a word you said. Hibbity hoopla, right? You did all this like chatterbox, and Ryan signed up, and it's a non-issue. So when you see my style of commentary, despite who disagrees with it, it's never radical. You know, I'm a stoic person by nature. Boxing doesn't surprise me. So at the end of the day, it was no reason for me to get all like aggy and like, oh, these people are just. The Haneys sued and did all this stuff and accused other people like Ramirez and Rolly, who never popped dirty. You know, you're insinuating that they were on something. And then you're like saying Ryan's ducking the test and 48 hours. You did all these things to no avail. And all it took was Turkey, you know, doing a 3-fight deal, setting it straight. And now everything's in writing, and boom, it's a non-issue. So, due course, I'm happy. This is excellent news, because boxing does deserve clean fights. I've always maintained that. And Ryan, you know, if he beats Devin in a rematch, if it even gets there, but if he does, man, oh man, and he does it clean, Haney's going to be in trouble. Let me know what you guys think. Ryan and VADA, the moment y'all been waiting for, is here.